How about we start this?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we can
go
keep
ahead.
up the drink talk.
No, let's not keep up the drink talk.
Are we actually recording this time?
Yes, I'm recording.
Okay, I got it. Hopefully.
No, you don't.
Buffett, what'd you do with my pencil this time,
T
right?
CCC XXXI Winter. After our dealings with the rabbit folk and the spirits were done, we set off for Sanfall. There were some wishing stars in the sky as we traveled, and it reassured me just a little that my family was safe for the moment. We, however, were charging right into the fire. The moment we stepped foot near Sanfall, we caught sight of destructive spells being cast within the upper floor of King Braymon's estate. That devil of a duchess was already trying to murder him, and had ordered her slag-brained soldiers to surround the villa. Fenia's were a clumsy lot, but two things unnerved me about them. For one, my family insignia was embossed on their armor like some sort of sick joke, and for another, dark magics brought those soldiers back for a second wind when they were struck down, and that darkness would fester in the wounds they'd inflict. Really, though, that just kind of pissed me off more. They crumbled real quick under us before we made our way to the upper floor. Everything was a blur in the moment we set foot up there. I tried charging Fenia, but my legs betrayed me. Andy saved King Braymont by jumping in front of a grievous-looking spell. Then that devil taunted us and tried to chain us all with her magics. I avoided the chains and cracked my staff over her head as hard as I could. In return, she grazed me with something vile, and I felt much of my body go numb despite avoiding the worst of it. There was no chance I could take her down right then, but I thought of good Mr. Dougal's blistering face after we got him out of the fire. I thought of walking into the family smithy for the first time in many seasons, only to see Uncle Bjorn impaled to the floor. I thought of Teresa's son Tiberius, the visions of him splayed open, and all the other names on that cursed list who suffered the same fate, and I struck Fenia with death in my heart. And she just laughed. She laughed, handed off the king to a dark night on the other side of some portal, and sauntered through it herself. Now we're alone in this villa, and the only consolation is the treasure vault of a man I let down alongside his son. We've taken a couple of things, but Winston doesn't want us touching anything more until we've at least talked to the court wizard. Should let someone know that the fish food needs to be bought for the fountain while we're there. That's the end of my journal entry.
Good job. Everybody gets 2 hero points.
Yay!
Yay.
Also, I need a band-aid from Staszrich. I got 40 hit points.
40?
Yeah.
You have more than me, asshole. But I will heal
Oh,
you.
I'm dying over here. Oh,
Uh,
Fenia hit me. Oh, she's such a powerful wizard. Oh.
You just be lucky you're holding dagger.
fine, we'll do the, do you
What
want this to be
exactly did
risky?
Dagger do? Yeah, why not?
Okay. Let's see.
What
risky.
exactly did dagger do, you said?
Yeah.
Dagger didn't do shit, but you having dagger meant that your body was more prepared for dark magic.
I failed you.
Okay. So,
Well, now you have 35 hit points.
do I still have more than you?
No.
Ah, this was your plan all along.
No, you're the one that asked for a healing, asshole.
I'll just heal it myself. Let's carry on.
Hey, what the hell?
God, Rune.
What?
I told you to stop squirming.
I wasn't
You wasn't squirming.
Your
You
hand-
were shaking.
Yeah. Who
Fine,
said
I
that?
was shaking.
That was dagger.
High five, Dagger.
Sorry, Dagger. Here, maybe I could. Here, give me Dagger, okay? Maybe I can get a cleaner, better cut. Instead of your hand.
Dagger's a staff right now, and I am not changing them.
Fine. Let's try this again. It also doesn't help that I keep going for the DC 20.
Hey, Rune.
Also, how much
Yeah?
did I roll? I rolled a 2!
You sure did.
You
What?
want me to go outside and just grab some dirt for you?
I got this.
Dirt.
There. There, you get 29 HP back.
Okay.
Still only rolled a 7.
Good as new. Andy, yeah, I'll take some dirt too. Always need a fresh supply of pocket dirt.
Anyway, let's go talk to this court wizard.
Congratulations, you also get a successful healing check.
Next question. What do I roll for you?
You did. You rolled nature.
Yeah, but I mean in terms of how many hit points I get.
Oh, this is what you meant by dirt. Oh, I'm at full HP.
Oh,
Put you
Oh,
on
the
your
amount
heels,
doesn't-
Staszrich, baby.
The amount does not matter.
I'll be fine.
You come over, see that rune's fine. Go ahead and roll. I believe it's just D8 plus 5?
2d8.
2d8 plus 5. So feel free to roll your 2d8 plus 5 for healing Staszrich.
I'll take it.
Staszrich, you're slapped in the face with dirt, but it heals you.
That's amazing. I should learn how to.
Good dirt.
I should learn how to utilize this.
Yeah.
You healed me with shit.
I'm a farmer. I know how it works.
Healing shit, go.
Ain't my own.
That's for a different system.
Dusties.
Staszrich takes 20 septic damage.
If anything, it's Dusty's.
Yeah,
Well, it is a
as an
dust.
uncle of mine used to say, the midnight dew.
Oh, I'm still actually up. Hold up.
Oh my god, that's some rancid shit. Took 40 damage now.
Yep. Okay. Anyway,
Please undamage yourself.
I have. I have undamaged myself. It's okay.
Alright.
Hold up. I have to damage myself one more time. There. Now it's accurate. I was damaging myself because you put shit on my wounds. So that was sepsis damage.
Magic healing shit.
It was healing shit. I
You
know
don't have
it
any
was.
magic.
Neither do you.
Got a magic arm.
I got
you
a-
do have the magic arm.
Balto's magic. Ain't you, boy?
Balto, notably not magic.
Yes, he's not magic. The magic's in your heart. Anyway, yeah, okay. Let's go see this court wizard.
Balto also notably not heartless. Anyhow, yes. You may now try to discern where the court wizard is.
Oh yeah,
You
we
were
should
in
hold
Sunfall.
up.
Yep.
No. She did bring up a good point. Let's go into the cheese cellar. And New was very excited for us to go there. And I want that map to be I want to see the map now. To see all the
Of
detail
course,
they did.
of course.
Yes,
We
have to
will
go to the
we
cheese
will
cellar.
load in the cheese cellar. Yes, give me just a moment here.
Like they were very heartbroken, and now I feel bad that we did not go into the cheese
It
cellar.
wasn't a matter of
She-
I wasn't going to go there. It's more of a I found the right door right away. Or not the right door, but you know.
Yes, let me load up the cheese cellar for you.
Also, who was Grunchkins? Like, who changed their name to Grunchkins?
Oh no, that's Nova.
Oh, okay.
Think she did that after playing oh, what was her barbarian's name? I forget.
Was it Grunchkins?
It was not Grunchkins.
Oh, I thought that was a thunderstorm for a second. Which we are due for some storming soon. So
Yeah.
Pooprat, Sin, and I all drop out, you'll know what happened. Well, no, we might. Now we.
I don't know. Usually when power goes out here, it goes out for both of us.
Yeah, we're on the same grid.
All right, there is your cheese cellar.
Oh. Oh, there's bones in there.
And some cheese cutting swords.
Meh. Who intrudes on the cheese cellar?
It's the oh, that's the
said that?
skull.
Yes, it is I, the manager of this cheese cellar. I was the first servant ever hired by the king, and I will be the last one among the progeny here.
Wait, the first employee King Braemont ever hired was a cheese manager?
Praise be the cheesemakers.
Yes.
The man has his priorities straight.
As you may know, King Braemont was a fine purveyor of wines and cheeses in his youth, and as such, he wanted to make sure they were properly managed. As he would say in many days, and he might even say to you on your visit here today, find yourself a sommelier that can do both.
What's the strongest stuff you have?
Cheese or wine?
Ah, of course. You're looking for a fine Gouda then.
Mm.
Well, Rune's looking for good. I'm looking for alcohol.
Ah, I see. You're looking for strength in another variety. What brings you here today?
We had a hunch that we should search the cheese cellar after the king disappeared with Duchess Fenia.
Ah, the king disappeared, did he? That's not good for business.
No. What pairs
why do
well
I
with
see
disappeared dad?
Why do I see Braemont's presence here? Don't tell me you're lying to me. Oh, no, that is a smaller one. I didn't know Braemont had any children he actually claimed.
He hasn't claimed him yet.
Ah, very fun. Well, if you're gonna need a wine for dealing with that, might I recommend this Pintilage?
What's the strength of the Pintilage?
It has ABV of 15.5 naturally.
You have anything stronger?
It's wine.
No, I'm not a madman.
Uh,
I'm only a
Staszrich.
mad skeleton. Ha 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 ha.
Staszrich.
Plus,
What?
we're dealing with wines.
yes, it's a... what?
It's not just any spirits down here. It looks like mostly wine down here.
What? They can't make stronger wine?
No, if you make wine stronger, it becomes a different alcohol.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to find some disinfectant down here. Oh, well.
No. The only disinfectant you'll find down here is cheese.
The cheese is a disinfectant?
If you use it right.
How do you use cheese to disinfect? Staszrich
Are
takes
your
out...
bones disinfected then?
I know how. If you find a good
Yeah.
Limburger, you can use the mold to make penicillin.
Exactly.
penicillin
See,
oh.
look at this one. They understand what they're talking about. Yes,
Penicillin?
cheese has many
Different
uses.
mold, just saying.
Penicillin? What is this penicillin?
Oh, come on. Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't be old enough.
Penicillin was like the 18...
Yeah, it's like the 18.
It was like the 1850s, I think?
1928.
1928.
Close enough.
It's
Let's go.
Muffin?
penicillin. Well, that's a medicine of the old world. We've found it in caves, and we've had to find ways to reproduce it with what we have now.
You.
Sorry, you're from the... Wow. There's a
No,
lot
I'm
in
not
there.
I'm not from the old world. No.
Oh, you just know of it.
Yes, you
How?
learn a lot of things becoming a cheese man.
Wait. So can I get the recipe for this penicillin? I could use it.
You'd have to get permission from the king.
The king that's disappeared because he's been kidnapped.
Yes. I
Ugh.
don't make the rules, I just make the cheese.
The person who made the rules is gone.
Yes, and if you've got a fromage with that, you can take it up with the king.
Who's gone?
Sounds like you better go save him then. Yes.
I mean, who are we to disagree?
I like you, small dragon folk.
Ooh, dragon folk. See?
That's it. Here, just
Oh, wait a minute. He said dragon folk.
yes.
You guys don't know what dragons are.
What is a what is a dragon?
Yeah, what? I thought it was just some like strange word.
Yeah.
From a
What's
different
a
language.
dragon and what's a dragon folk? Kobolds?
Don't worry too much about that. Dragons used to be part of the process for making cheese. You used to have to make a deal with these giant fire-breathing creatures to perfectly melt your cheeses. Yes.
Were they scaly?
Do you have dragon cheese?
Yes.
So those college kids were killed by a dragon, possibly. Did they have wings?
What was your
They said
question, eye
fire
patched
breathing.
one? What was your question, eye patched one?
This ain't no eye patch. This is just a bandage. My eye's fine under here. I was asking if there was dragon cheese.
Yeah, of course. One of the massive wheels back there is of dragon cheese. It has been aging for longer than any of us have been alive.
May I take a sample?
Come
I
closer.
have. Yes. Okay.
Stick out your finger.
I stick out a finger.
Which finger?
Ring finger.
You wear your heart on your chest. Very well. You may have a slice of the dragon cheese. The head hobbles over, jumping around, picks up one of the swords, wielding it with a very decent form for only using their mouth, and then slices off a very small slice of the giant wheel and serves it to you on the edge of the sword.
Thank you kindly. What's your name?
Of course. I've unfortunately forgotten my name to town now, so most people call me Bones.
Well, thank you kindly, Bones. And I will take off a small chunk to taste it.
It is an absolutely decadent smoked Gouda.
Oh,
It almost melts in your mouth as you take a bite into it, having just enough snap that you'd want out of a Gouda, but then just folding away to your tongue.
I will wrap the rest in a cloth, and I'm saving this for Denya, so I have something to impress them with.
Very good. And then what was your question, Synashi?
So I already forgot. My train of thought was
You were-
derailed.
You
Anyway,
were
I remember
asking
now.
about dragons.
Do these dragons have wings?
Yes, they had massive wings. They could cover the daylight sky if they were high enough in the air.
Rune, scaled, breathes fire, has wings. Yeah,
It
no,
wasn't
those.
fire, though. It was ice, wasn't it? Like, did they breathe different
Can
things?
dragons breathe ice?
I'm mostly familiar with those that can bring fire, but I have heard a tale of a smaller dragon chilling wine bottles, so perhaps, yes.
Okay, Rune,
Well, then.
those kids were killed by a dragon.
That does seem like the conclusion, yeah.
Still,
That little one there, they're kind of like the chickens to the dinosaurs.
The what?
the what?
Of course, of course. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
First I'm being called a bastard, now I'm being called a chicken. When I
Well,
find out about myself,
you didn't
the bar
exactly
gets
you didn't you didn't exactly die in glory against Fenia up there, so you know. Probably a chicken.
I'll have you know, Andy jumped right in front of one of Fenia's most deadly spells to save the king.
No, it's fair enough. I can only hear the aftermath down here.
Yeah. You have a... I suppose you wouldn't. Never mind. Hmm.
Would you mind if I borrowed some of this cheese if it could be used to make medicine?
You would need the mold off of cheese, and unfortunately, these cheeses have been recently unmolded, mostly removing any cheese that had mold on it. So you would need to come during certain seasons after we're cycling the cheeses.
Well, as cheese master, surely you know of a place to get the mold.
Yes, off cheese.
during certain times of the season.
Well, where did the first batch of the mold come from?
From the cheese?
No, before the cheese.
Ah, well, that was from caves.
Which caves?
You'd have to find any caves, honestly, as long as they go deep enough. You need to find relics from the lands before our own.
From the old world, okay. And what was that one you said paired well with disappeared dad?
Of course, if you're looking for my strongest wine, you're looking for a pintonage.
Pintonage. Alright, pintonage. Where's that? Is this? Yeah, okay, yep, got it. Okay. Staszrich just grabs the wine and just starts going to Winston.
Wait, Winston's too young to be drinking.
I mean,
Oh, they aren't.
Yeah, they are. They're my age.
It's only Staszrich that's too young.
Staszrich pops open the cork and starts chugging. Takes a
I thought you
gulp.
needed that for medicinal purposes.
Huh?
I thought you needed that for medicinal purposes.
Gotta heal his insides.
It's 15 alcohol by volume, Rune. This is weak as shit. What am I gonna sterilize with this, huh?
Roll me a constitution check, please.
Fuck.
Or, sorry, we're looking for,
Fortitude save?
fortitude? Yes, please.
Also, what are the jars behind you that?
Staszrich is able to fend off the side effects for now. Ah, yes, of course. Well, you know, we have to experiment with many different types of cheeses, and with magic, we have the ability to create constantly molten cheese. So in those jars behind me, there's mixtures of melted cheese, and then also mixtures of cheese and wine to create the greatest pairing in one drink. And then some of the cheese we will then take back and harden again with the wine in it to infuse it.
Let's see, is there a Staszrich climbs up the stairs and starts looking for a shot glass.
You find a few shot glasses.
Here, Winston. Drink some of this wine.
Why?
It'll help ease
Are
your...
we about to have...
No, it'll help
Aren't we
ease
about
your
to have a
nerves.
meeting with the...
Yeah, it'll help ease your nerves.
Make a diplomacy check.
God damn it.
The D&D
It's
We're
a
supposed
a
to be
shot.
pressuring the young ones into drinking.
It's a shot. It shouldn't be that. There's no way that beat his.
Chance! I've not drank before. I'm not finding out how it reacts to that today.
Nah. It's what
You're
Bones
asking-
said pairs well
You're
with
asking
disappeared
a
dad.
good... You're asking a good country boy. I don't even know who Bones is. I've been waiting out here in case anyone comes to check on us.
Oh, go talk with Bones. He's in the cheese cellar. He knows your
He's
he knows your dad.
King Braymon's first employee. He'll know a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Rune, do you wanna?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I could have
Roll me
3
a
shots of that
fortitude
right
save,
now.
Rune.
Oh yeah. You want a shot of this?
Yeah, why not? I'm still drunk from the beer elemental, but what the hell?
You're still drunk from the. Hold up. Follow my
Nagaji
finger.
metabolism is strange.
I mean, she was in that beach for quite some time. So,
Twice.
It was, yeah. I rebounded into that thing.
That's
Sure
right.
did.
Rune missed that,
on a
yeah.
different plane when that
Rune was going through a nightmare.
Yep.
Rune was not happy to have missed the beer elemental.
No, not at all.
But yes,
Anyway.
Rune, when you take this shot, it hits you like a truck for a moment. You feel like you have drank something that has aged far longer past when it should have, and you've definitely entered a higher alcohol by volume, by nature of it aging as long as it has.
I feel like I just got hit by something tall and long, made out of metal with 4 wheels, powered by some sort of alchemical engine.
Yeah, well, enjoy that. Here, as a matter of fact, here, Rune, have the bottle.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what, Andy? I'll pass this on to you for a job well done.
Okay.
Is
And
Andy
then-
taking a drink?
And then we're gonna sneak off.
Andy, you're an adult, okay? I know you're 2 years younger than Winston, but I studied this after I accidentally let you chop your arm off like an idiot. Okay? You should be mature enough.
Starting to question if I even am a kobold. I don't know. Maybe I am too young.
That is a good question. You're not like all the other kobolds. Maybe this will help us find out.
You know what? You got a point. Give me that. Give me that.
Yep.
Andy!
I'm not re-rolling. Fuck it.
All right, Andy, as you take this drink, okay, so if you thought it hit Rune bad, Andy,
You're just
your
on
body's a
board.
lot smaller.
Maybe
Andy,
confused.
for the next 30 minutes in session, you need to act like you were drunk. You have -2 on all checks.
Oh, god damn it.
At 4:31, you will be free from this effect. This cannot be cured by anything that would reverse the sickness, as your body is currently trying to process a lot of fucking alcohol. A lot of heavy alcohol.
Did you drink? Wait, how much did she drink?
Bottle's empty.
2 shots of vodka.
God damn it, I'm going away for like 3 seconds and already Andy's drunk.
I need to stop trying to, like, interact with Andy. I feel like only 4 things happen.
You guys are awesome, by the way. What the heck
Andy.
is this shit?
I just put both hands on Andy's shoulders. Andy, I'm so sorry.
Why did you
Uh.
give it to Andy?
I thought Andy was mature. I don't know.
You need to tell
This
me
is
how
all
you
about
took
the arm
the-
thing.
Oh, did you see
Kobold
my
stroke
did you see my
is-
whisper to you?
Yes, I did. Did you see my whisper to you?
No,
Rune,
because
how
I
did
probably
you- how did
disconnected.
you grow more heads? You need to show me how to do this with my arms.
Let me
I only got one head, Andy. You're seeing things.
No, you got 3 heads. I'm telling you, they're all talking at the same time though. It's kind of an echoey effect, but you got 3.
Close one of your eyes, Andy.
Okay,
I'm telling you,
now you got
you
2.
shouldn't have.
You're good.
I'm telling you, Rune. You shouldn't have given her it. Why'd you do this, Rune? Come on.
I just,
Mm.
I don't know. I have ideas. They're a lot better when the ideas are like with metal and not with people.
Yeah, I think there's a cherry.
Staszrich, where are you
Surprisingly,
sneaking
roll
off?
some dice.
I'm just taking notes of cherry.
You just keep an eye on Andy.
No, get back over here. What are you doing?
Why are you
I thought you were
Winston will
talking with
move over to
Bones.
check with you. I'm more attentive than you think, Staszrich. Keep an eye on you.
Fine, I'm going to the vault to grab the mirror.
No,
We're gonna need it.
we are not.
We have been over this 5 times now. You're staying here.
Yes, and I thought I could create a good enough distraction to sneak off and grab the mirror.
Well, then don't roll a 16.
Yeah.
How high is Winston's perception? What the fuck?
Winston is very perceptive.
What class did we make Winston?
Staszrich rolled a 6. That's with bonuses, a 16?
Yes.
Oh my. So Winston, okay.
I'm gonna clue you in a little further. Staszrich's check was technically an 18 because of the bonuses I gave Staszrich on the roll.
Damn it.
So,
So
yeah.
Winston's gotta have like hella high wisdom plus.
yes.
Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Winston does have hella high wisdom. In fact, that is correct. That reminds me, I do have Winston's character sheet to add to the Foundry later, but since I had the Foundry closed update things, I put it in Path Builder, so I'll have to switch that over afterwards.
Andy, we're gonna get you some water.
Andy is currently balancing the bottle on the nose.
You're really
Make
good at
me an
that for how
acrobatics
wasted
check.
you are.
Check. Do you already have the
I do not have all the -2s applied, but we'll count that afterwards, so don't feel like you have to add it.
Okay, so that's a 17.
You were able to decently balance this on your nose. It is a little weird because you see 3 bottles above you, and you also splash your face with some more wine.
Wow,
Don't get it in your eye.
Fine, let's. What?
Just a little bit. It's like that runoff that goes at the bottom of the
Rune, didn't I give that bottle to you?
What?
My bottle.
Andy's old enough. I gave her a sip as a reward for saving King Braemon.
Save? Didn't save him. He's still gone and possibly dead. Now let's go see the court.
Oh, you're just a fucking ray of sunshine, aren't you? Let's go. God.
Again, can't cure everything with sunshine and puppies.
Sunshine and puppies. Heard the bird.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
trying to do the Synashi giggles the best I can over here.
Why?
You're succeeding.
Very good.
Anyway, fine. Let's go see the courtier and get permission to take that mirror.
Dusty, yeah.
All right. After a little bit of travel throughout the city and a bunch of strange looks as everyone sort of sees this massive duck on the connected to the cart that is still labeled as Fenia's cart. You make your way throughout the city.
Oh, didn't we
Everyone
also
make
take the
me-
bed with the wheels?
Yes, you do also have the bed with the wheels.
Is that in the cart?
Yes.
Okay.
As you had described it to me, it is currently inside the cart.
I wasn't sure if we had done it that way or if we had like hitched it instead of the cart or like made a train with multiple.
You said you wanted to steal both of them.
Okay.
If that is not the case, feel free to let me know.
We have stolen both of them
All right.
and all the cheese.
You did not take all the cheese.
No, you
We're not taking all the cheese. Leave bones with some.
took a slice of cheese. That's all you took.
Keeping on your toes.
So when you say a slice of cheese, I'm expecting like the wedge size of slice.
Yeah, like, what's the
We've got a
ounces of this cheese?
We've got
What's
a. Oh,
exact
how many ounces of cheese? You want me to give you the
Mhm.
number in ounces?
Yeah, and what's like the dimensions in centimeters?
Keep in mind that a Cracker Barrel block is usually 8 ounces. That helps.
Yep. I know how much cheese I gave.
Alright,
I know how much cheese I gave you.
okay.
You have 15 ounces of cheese left.
Damn, you got a solid pound of cheese.
Damn. I'm
It
rich.
was a massive wheel. You notice that it did not take much out of the wheel at all.
I can open up my own smithy by selling this cheese right here.
I can
No.
help with that cheese.
No.
I've told you
Andy?
cheese. I've been doing cheese prepared well with wine.
Andy, Andy,
This
no.
It's a dragon
This
cheese
cheese-
though.
this cheese will, it when mixed with wine, becomes poison, Andy. You don't want it.
Poison.
He has the poison
Staszrich.
breath weapon.
Staszrich, help.
No, you made this.
No, I have breath that has poison, which means that if the wine touches the cheese, you put poison. And I'm poisoned. Clearly, I need to have.
You know what, Rune? As Andy's unofficial doctor, their logic makes sense. You made this, Rune. You stolen it. Now, let's move on.
I'm wrapping the cheese in even more cloth and shoving it deeper in my bag.
Hey, Staszrich, you got any more?
No, Andy, I can't just keep stealing wine from the king, apparently.
Well, you're still
Correct.
Yeah.
That
And to
wasn't
be fair-
stolen. That was gifted.
That was a gift. You know what, that is true. But no, we need to go see the court mage so then we can get permission to borrow some stuff from the king's mansion in order to save the king.
Why are you saying borrow like that? Okay, it's gonna be an actual borrow. We're using it to help.
We need to get permission before we borrow things. Otherwise, borrowing is just going to put us in jail. Anyhow, make your perception checks. Can you tell I'm not great at voices?
That's why you
I'm
go
just
to
gonna keep
William
rolling
only had an
sevens.
accent for like
mannerisms, so we
25% of the
can
campaign.
Balto.
I'm not going to give everybody a weird quirk. I'm going to expect you to follow the flow of conversation.
Did you need a perception check for me too?
Yes. Plus I made sure that Dagger does have mannerisms. You can tell when Dagger's talking. Mostly cuz he talks shit at everyone. All right. As you go along, Staszrich, you're too busy trying to justify stealing.
I'm just saying, if I
What?
pay my taxes and the king, you know,
Stars too.
the token for some reason went to Stas too. I fixed it. It's now Balto. Everything's good.
Yeah, the sheet itself has been named Stas 2 for a while and is now fixed.
Okay.
But yes, as far as everyone's perception checks goes, you are able to see that most of the people around town are definitely giving you strange eyes as you make your way through the main plaza. You're all looking around trying to figure out where the court magician would be until you see kind of what you wouldn't have expected to see, which is actually a massive neon sign pointing to this is where the court wizard is, and then you realize it's because the court wizard runs effectively a Vegas act during their off hours.
What the hell is Vegas?
More or less, what you see on the court magician sign is, "Come see the court magician and his mistresses doing a massive performance, showing off all the magics that save your kingdom on a daily basis."
Oh, same kind of performer act as that one from Dale. Is it Dale?
All right, Winston, how do you want to play this?
We see if he's available. We try to go. I mean, I don't know. We try to catch him when he's available.
I mean, if he's in there, I mean, we could just interrupt the act. I think
That
saving
sounds
the
like a sounds like a great way to get people to not trust us.
Just stay in the front row of the audience and like hold up a sign to maybe keep communication silent. Like, hey, King Braymont captured.
Yeah, I need a sign. Doesn't Winston have a little shielding activity?
Yeah, shine the shield, Winston.
Let's get inside. Let's get inside there first.
Okay,
Yeah.
flash your shield.
We could use
As
duct
you-
tape like we did with the crowd earlier.
Flash your shield, and tell him multi-pass.
Uh, make me a bullshitting check to try and make this multiplanar reference work. Are you trained in bullshitting?
No,
No.
I'm not a bullshit artist.
What does multipass even mean?
It's a pass that allows you through multiple checkpoints.
You confuse me a lot of the time, Staszrich. Anyhow, as you
No.
all enter the building, you see a reception desk with two massive doors on either side, leading to a room that you can't get a good view of because it's while they aren't open or closed doors, they are guarded by rows and rows of bees.
Hmm.
So there's two massive bead doors sort of blocking you from seeing what's on the other side, and then a receptionist that greets the group of you. My, what a bright shield you have. What can I do for you today, travelers?
This kid wants to go see the.
Andy, let's walk
No,
you
no, no,
over
no,
here
no,
real
no,
quick.
Rune, no, Rune. Let Andy cook.
I mean, out of character, nobody was saying things, so Andy's going in.
Yeah. Okay, we're here to see the court mage.
We're off to see the wonderful wizard of here.
Ignore that one.
Ooh.
No, Staszrich, you said let her cook, and nobody else is speaking up, so...
Rune, I just thought of some. Don't you have that magic water that does the extra water, like the extra alcohol? And it can
That's
can that do anything with this bottle? Can you?
Andy, you drank all the alcohol. We have to supply an initial supply before.
yeah.
There might be some liquid.
No, you
It's
drank the entire
all
bottle.
in
That's why
you.
you're in this situation. Hold on, I'm taking Andy outside. Rune, I got you two deal with this.
Okay, she can cook outside. Okay, I feel like there's two paths we can go here. We can just kind of like passively try and get permission to enter and try and grab the court wizard's attention, or we can really stress the urgency of this. What do you think?
I mean, this is a very urgent matter.
Yeah, well,
But is Winston still with us, or?
Winston's
Yes,
with
Winston
us.
is still with you.
Well,
I think you'll do a good job of stressing just how urgent it is. I'm all out of whack.
How may I help you today? The receptionist says to you, Aya.
yes, we need to see the court wizard. It's very important.
Ah, of course. His show will be beginning soon. Do I need to get you all tickets?
Uh, we need to speak with him in private.
Oh, do you have a reservation?
No, but it is very important.
Of course. What's the matter? I can ring to him and see if we can get you in about 2 days.
Uh, uh, Winston, you want to add anything?
Winston's just looking at you like, what?
Look, okay, 2 days. No, we are looking more in the timeline of 2 minutes. Okay, you see that shield there? Do you know what that is?
It's a very bright shield, yes.
That's a symbol of an heir of King Braemont who has just been recently captured. Don't like no
Of
panicking or
course,
anything.
of course, of course. I'll put you in again 2 weeks from now. That's after at least 3 other heirs to King Braemont are visiting.
Lady, I'm not
I'm
bullshitting you. I hope you know that, right?
Make me a diplomacy check.
Help me. Hero
Maybe help
point.
you?
With an 18, she sort of squints at you for a moment.
Like, I'm just looking on my. I bring out the dragon cheese. I've got. What else do I have? Why do I have barley in my backpack?
Hi.
Eat your backpack.
Anyways, I bring out the dragon cheese as proof that I've been to the villa. And I say, Fenia's dogs were outside of the villa. They were directly attacking the king. I've been there. We tried to save him. He got dragged off through a portal.
They sliced into the holy dragon cheese? I'll get the court wizard right away. And then she fucking bolts over the counter.
I wrap the cheese back up and I put it in my bag.
The name of the mansion is this. It's called. I have it labeled as the Sunfall Villa, but it is
Oh.
Braymont's Villa.
No, you were saying something about dragon cheese, whatever.
They sliced the holy dragon cheese.
cheese.
Oh, okay.
Holy, so it's Swiss, not Gouda.
Oh.
Andy?
Strax, you lose a hero point. No, you're fine.
Balto will lick your face out of concern, Andy.
But yes, after a moment, the attendant returns, physically dragging the court wizard alongside, who you now see is actually a fine, what you consider, what Rune would consider a fine young woman. She is wearing glasses that are a little too big for her face. She has a short bob cut that is purple colored, that matches her sort of dark verdant outfit quite well. It is form-fitting and open skin after the shoulders, to make sure that there is free range of movement for the arms, as most spellcasters would know. That is very important. Carrying as far as you can see, openly, there are 3 different spell books satcheled to her, and there's another one in her hands currently. Yes, what is it?
King Braymont's been captured. We have here. Is this private room? Can we go somewhere private?
Yes, of course, we can go somewhere private. The attendant made it sound extremely important.
Yeah. That'd be good.
All right, come with
Staszrich,
me.
Andy, get back in here.
She whips open the book in her hands and traces an oval into the air, opening a light-colored portal, and then steps through it into her office, beckoning for you all to follow.
Yeah, I'll slowly go in, and as I go in, I look towards Aya, and I just mouth the words, "So many books, what the hell?" But yeah, we step through.
All right, perfect. Everyone else coming with?
Yeah.
Yay.
Is it? Wait,
Staszrich?
did someone come back outside
Yes.
and get us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ah.
Strax opened the door and said, "Come in here."
All right, come on, Balto. And then
Where's
Staszrich
my
just Andy, in time, okay? Let the grown-ups talk. Let the sober people talk, Andy.
As you step into the office, every single wall is lined with books. The ceiling, books. The floor, books.
Are these all spell books? No, there's no time for that.
Yes,
Look.
in fact, they are. Would you like me to demonstrate?
Holy hell! I some other time. That's okay. Right now, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Do you have any spells that can communicate with the spirits?
Animals.
Yes, of course I do, but that's not what's important here.
I speak with the
Fine,
animals.
fine. If I've got you in here anyway, I might as well show you a little demonstration of what my shows normally are. And she snaps her fingers as every single bookshelf in the room starts spinning around, pulling back to reveal even more bookshelves as all of the books pull out of the walls and open up. And then she says the words prestidigitation, and lights fill the air. I have command over all of them.
Over all those spell books.
Yes. Only within a certain range, though, so I have to keep them close.
Any on how to speak to animals?
Yes, but again, that's not what's important.
Yes. Sorry.
You made my attendant throw a fit. What exactly is going on?
King Braymon's villa has been attacked by Fenia directly. Her mooks were surrounding the outside, and they were having a duel in the upper floor. We tried to save him, but unfortunately, she stepped through a portal, and this dark night dragged King Braymont back. We have here Winston Dougal, who is the unclaimed heir of King Braymont, the only one that is left, and I showed the list with all the names on it, because Fenia has been going around and striking off all the other unclaimed heirs. They've been assassinated.
I have none of my alarms triggered. 1 second. She snaps her fingers again, and one specific bookshelf opens up its pages as you watch her sort of flip through the pages. And as she flips through the pages, you can see stop motion pictures basically going through, where she is effectively reading, looking over tapes basically of the situation that you were just describing. Different camera points in the villa itself showing exactly what happened as she sort of flips through and looks at all of it. She flips through every single book all in tandem as you watch all of these sort of play out. Takes a while for you to actually process all the information, but she sort of flips through it all and it's like, oh, I see. Here, come look at this. She snaps her fingers and points for all of you to come closer.
All right.
So look at this one, for example. She flips back a few pages. You watch the staircase right before you all come upstairs. You see King Braymont firing spells at a blank area. And then she keeps flipping her spells. Sees all of you run upstairs. All of you get chained, and then Braymont to disappear entirely. But once again, no Fenia.
She was standing right there. I point to the page, and
I'm assuming that Fenia, being a powerful mage herself, has been able to make herself undetectable by magic.
Mayhaps. But at the skill that she's doing it at. Court Magician moves to another page. This time you see the courtyard. It's not just her that's invisible. None of the guards were visible on the camera.
Could she just hide them too?
If she's able to do that, then she might even be a stronger spellcaster than I am. Not for the situation, I'd be impressed.
there was something off about those guards too. When we struck them down, they'd come back.
They were filled with dark
As-
magic.
Yeah.
Fuck magic.
Yes.
The king had me investigating this, yes. I had seen...
Rune, can her magic thingy see your buddy in your pocket?
What?
Okay, out of character, can
I know what you're saying.
Oh my
Camera?
god.
can dagger be seen on those camera things? I want to see if dark magic can be even spotted on those like cameras, but I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
if we
no,
look
that
at-
was,
Yeah,
that
you
was
put it as
very
your
good.
friend, the friend in the pocket. That's not a
was-
very good. Andy,
No,
Andy,
that was... Andy, hero point. That was incredible. That was playing to your character in this moment in such an amazing way.
Andy, what? Hold up, I need to find some way to sober you up.
We got like 2 minutes left. Let's go.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
if your
cool.
little friend there is trying to play wingman or not, but I do respect
Well,
the effort.
No,
What were they
no,
referring
I don't.
to?
You guys
I'm
got
not
a
ready
waste room?
Yes, of course. Through there, one of the bookshelves opens up to a bathroom.
Balto,
Any
go,
bolts?
go attend, boy.
Anyways, I look back at the tome. Do I see dagger? Am I
Yes.
wielding dagger? Okay. Huh.
Yes,
So
you're
it's
not.
not just dark
You are not
magic.
just wielding air. Correct.
Okay.
But yes, what is that your friend was speaking to? Are you seemed very intent about something about yourself?
The assassin that struck down all the names on that list, we subdued them, and this was the weapon that they had. We've
Hmm.
purified it by now. It doesn't have the evil intent that it once had.
Hmm. May I hold it?
Dagger, you okay with that?
You're asking me if I'm okay being held by a smoking hot woman? Of course I am.
Well, okay.
Rune, what type of stuff have you been having Dagger read?
You didn't hear that.
I'm allowed to have my own
I-
personality, Staszrich.
No,
I've been
remember,
a
I forgot
dagger
this
for
dagger
at
now.
least like 4 years. What do you think I'm gonna do? Look, I've been held by this rugged man all the time, and while that's not bad either, I can go for some variety.
Dagger seems very enthused to be held by you. Here you go.
Understandable. I've heard many make that claim.
Is it hot in here? Is my face red?
I think it's just you, sweet thing. But sit down. We'll figure out what's going on. As she pulls up some chairs for all of you as she studies Dagger for a moment. Oh. They have the ability for linked telepathy. Interesting. I see a lot of you in here. Your name's Rune, eh?
Yeah, Rune Kolvindr.
Yes, of course. The Kolvindr family. Most currently well known for being the armory for Fenia's warpath.
That's a very recent and unfortunate, yeah.
Well, we've all got to have parents to make bad decisions eventually, right?
No, I mean, it wasn't my parents. It was, I mean, some of them sided with Fenia, but it's complicated.
Of course. You were able to cure the necrosis. Good. As she sort of like, you can see her, basically she's sifting through everything that's happened while you've had Dagger.
Yeah, when she mentions curing the necrosis, I'm like, yeah, that was with the help of a brewmaster Keith. You two seem like you'd get along.
Yes, I have interacted with Brewmaster Keith. He's a lot nicer when you can't smell him.
Hmm.
But does know what he's doing, for better or worse.
And yet he won't share it with the world.
Yep.
It's annoying.
When you know what you can do best, you want to make sure that you're the only one that can do it best. It's how you get a job in this world. Why do you think I'm the court magician?
I mean, if I could mass produce a sample of the cure for the necrosis, though, I mean, we could spread it, cure people. It's annoying. Everyone is keeping their recipes so tight-lipped when it could be used for
Yes.
good.
My apologies that you haven't found it to be an open knitting circle out there. Fortunately, there's money to be made in the world, and most people see it that way, myself included. All right, let's see. Yes, you visited the springs. Interesting. That's where you came to be you instead of just a reflection. Very interesting. And you. She lifts a finger and points at Winston. Yes, I see. I had a camera on you. But again, I did not get alerted when you were attacked. Rune, can you grab the 50-second book off of that third bookshelf there?
On it.
Thank you.
Just knowing the title would be easier? Yeah, maybe not.
They're all entitled, dear.
Also, can I come back in now? I feel better.
Yes, of course. Door opens.
I'll tend to your illness.
I have to talk to Bones about sharing information of the old world. That's dangerous. Expect me to check your pockets after you leave, by the way, Mr. Healer. I understand that you want to share everything with the world, but that doesn't mean that you can just take freely.
Sometimes we need to bribe some officials. Like you said it yourself, there's people want money.
The way the world goes round might be correct, but that doesn't mean that I can't decide to change its course. Off of this alone, I could throw you in prison right now.
That's fair.
You have that book yet, Rune?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. Open it to page 35.
1, 2, 3. Here you go.
Thank you. It shows the bakery. Session 1. Everything in there. She starts flipping the pages. Once again, can't see them there. Can't see the dagger either, but since I have this to cross-reference with, I can see that. Interesting. Yes, see? There's no one there. Pointing to the page, showing you all what you remember as what set you off on this path in the first place.
Maybe dark magic bypasses your alarms? And your...
But then again, I
Whatever
wouldn't
that
see
is.
them on this page either. But I can see them on this page, so something else is weird about that. Anyhow, point being. So yes, King Braymont is captured. Let me check on something real quick. She opens a portal and she steps through it. She then steps through on the other side of the room. You see in there a path of flames behind her. Okay, we can't attack that fortress that way. Very good.
Mm,
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I nearly got hit by 5 fireballs upon stepping in.
5 fireballs. I've heard of 2, but 5.
I gotta up my game.
Yes, incredibly impressive. They have to have a league of spellcasters readied, so you'll need a secret way in. Interesting. All right, I'll have to make some notes. Okay. So what's your plan?
Me? Us?
Yes. What is your plan? I'm speaking to you, dear, since it seems like the others have closed lips, or at least are a little too shy to talk.
I, kind of just hoping people would get pissed off enough to help. What with all the murdering and deceit and general shittiness, if any.
So you're looking to rally the people, eh?
Yeah, I was just kind of gonna march on down there, but if they're gonna fireball everyone, huh?
They can't
Well, if you're
fireball
gonna
all of us.
rally, oh, honey, if you think that we couldn't fireball several thousand people at once, then you misunderstand spellcasters.
Hmm.
She looks at you,
Noted.
Staszrich, waiting for you to respond.
Staszrich just scribbles in his book.
Fireball
see.
is a
Back to the
common
notes.
spell, though.
Huh?
If we had enough spellcasters of our own to dispel them.
That is a potential, yes. I could get started working on dispel scrolls. I'd have to put my workers into overdrive if we're going to get anything done in time. But Braymont wasn't killed immediately, was he? He was dragged in by that knight. They need them for something.
Can
I need you to
the
find out what
king?
that is.
Wait, can't you find the king in your books?
Yes, I know where the king is. That's not the issue. You watch me try to step through that portal. 5 fireballs. Less than a second.
Well, you said a secret entrance, right? I mean, if you know of any secret entrances, could you not teleport us there? Maybe
I just
even-
went through what I thought was a secret entrance.
Uh,
Think with me for a moment. I'm not that stupid.
hmm.
So we need to
Maybe.
find something.
Maybe
Please.
if we continue to assault the secret entrance, maybe they'll divert guard to the secret entrance, which means that they won't be expecting us to assault the main entrance.
That is absolutely an option, yes. But you need others that are skilled like me in avoiding spells. There's not many like that. You'd have to coax one of the immortals into being able to do something like that.
Well, Rune, looks like you're going to have to ask Dinia for a huge favor.
Oh, you just love feisty women, don't you? Looking at Rune.
Pardon?
God.
No. I'm just here to smith and to deal with whatever the hell this is, and
And
go
you know
back to
that
my
she has
forge.
experience as a professor.
What's that mean?
She's a teacher, Rune.
So, wait, where is the king? You just say you know where he is, but you didn't say where, did you?
No, I didn't. You are correct. It looks like the king is currently. She looks at Winston for a moment. You may want to close your ears, dear. Winston obliges, not exactly sure how to react, similar to Rune. Then she continues to talk. Looks like he is currently being tortured. I can't listen in, unfortunately. I can choose sight or hearing, and these are very old runes that I set up back when I was first instated. The fact that they haven't determined their location either means that they know exactly where they are and want me to watch, or they don't care enough to look. Which either means that they're in a very great position or a very dire one. Either way, I can see that he is being tortured, which means that they need something out of him. Something they can't get if he dies. I need you to find out what that is. Fortunately, there's nothing within my records of the king that would tell me this directly, but if we're going to make an assault, we need to know exactly why they are pressuring the king in this way.
Well,
But
how in the world do we infiltrate the... How?
You could try infiltrating and asking the king directly. Or you could try something else.
Which one of us would make the most suitable prisoner?
Why is everyone looking at me?
I'm not looking at you, Andy.
You should
Staszrich's actually looking up. Well, it would have to be someone who they do not see as a threat.
Right, Dusty. Who are you
Right.
trying to apply?
Someone who
currently,
has not
Staszrich?
really challenged them before. And someone who could then stage a breakout.
Who are you currently trying to implicate, Staszrich?
I'm not implicating anybody, I'm just thinking of our options. Rune is the biggest threat, followed by Aya and Angel, then Andy, and then me. That might make you too big of a threat.
You don't have to know that I shoot poison though.
On the other hand, me, I am basically ineffective. I have no weapons.
Yes, but you're also good without those weapons.
that's kind of your shtick, yeah.
They don't know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I have no magic.
I have a little bit.
I have no special abilities.
Would they chain Andy to a wall with only one arm?
Your other
You
arm
don't.
is
You're not gonna
tangible.
like where the fourth cuff goes. It's around the
Oh
neck.
no.
Although, I could just summon my mage hand and just use it for kicking.
On the other hand, who would be...
I'm not going to squander any of your potential visions, Andy, but you have to understand in a world of magic, they know how to chain spellcasters.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have to know that I'm using a spellcaster. I would just dispel the arm and they would know.
Andy, I respect you. You have interacted with this group more than once,
True.
and one of your defining features is having a spectral arm that would almost definitely be attributed to Mage Hand.
Fair enough.
Question
Not
is
again.
Is the crater where the light archon fell common knowledge to like people of the court wizards level?
The crater where the Archon fell is on every single map of Astelia, so yes.
Okay. Never mind.
Were you going to ask a question about it, or?
The question is answered.
Okay.
Also, I am just merely formulating speculations. If anyone else wants to chime in with some plans.
But once again, you have to find, if you were to try to break in or get yourselves captured, you'd have to find a reason that they would capture you instead of killing you. So what happened last time you interacted with the guards? Seems like they were going for the neck based on how you're dodging here.
They were also mindless drones.
Yes, that's what happens when anyone is too corrupted with dark magic. You effectively, not exactly, obviously, but you effectively become undead.
Which means maybe... Well, if you've seen the fortress, do they have similar guards? Or would those guards have more sentience?
Well, as you mentioned, they were sentient until they perished.
Okay,
It makes
so...
sense that they'd want to keep their production of arms and armors in a fortified location. Is there smoke billowing anywhere in that fortress? Would that be
Yes,
where my family's stationed?
there was a massive chimney there. And not to potentially open any wounds, but if you were to, say, try to get back into the family business, do you think they would pull strings for you?
Could be an option.
Rune, you might have to be the one to infiltrate.
Hmm.
Alternatively, I can... No, I can't. Never mind.
Who knows? If you write a convincing enough letter, you might be able to bring on a few aides.
Just okay, yeah.
I'm
We're just
just
going in there to
saying
try and find
it
out what
might
they
be an
want from the
option.
king.
Yes, that would be what you're doing. Keep your heads low, find out why they have the king captured instead of killed.
I'm just,
And while you were gone, I would take some time to make sure the right pockets are filled so that Winston can ascend properly.
I would need some serious assistance of the arcane variety for that. I'm no good at legerdemain or any of that sort. Do you have scrolls of instant armor and invisibility?
I could see about lending out ones of invisibility.
I have no material wealth on hand, but I do have my smithy and Tyrain. I can, uh, like, if I can't pay you back, you could,
I'm sure we can work out a deal, dearie.
yeah,
There are many ways you can compensate for this deed, if nothing else by saving the king.
right.
She gives you a wink.
Yeah, I figured that's where everyone's going.
Wait, what?
She's flirting with you again.
Oh, oh,
Now, Strax, remember the last time you flirted with a magic user? It doesn't always end well.
But again, this is for the king, and while one of you seems to have a slightly dour heart, I'm sure that you can make good on this, or if nothing else, forfeit this as part of whatever potential reward you get for offering this kind of aid to the kingdom.
what'd you just say? I can't hear anything right now.
Snap out of it, Rune.
My heart's beating.
Yeah, that's called a honeypot, fool.
So yeah, we take these scrolls. We go to the fortress, and letter. We need a letter. Who's gonna write
Yes,
that?
write the letter.
Like I can write it, but somebody else should probably word it to be more persuasive. I'm a very bad writer.
I keep everything on
Honestly, if
shorthand, so I
they
would also be a terrible writer. Andy or Aya?
As long as it's
honestly
only
they might
goal
let you
only.
stroll in.
Hmm.
They might let you stroll in with a good enough letter. You may not even need these invisibility scrolls until you get into the thick of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saving them for if I can.
Very well. I guess I can assist you in that matter as well. She snaps her fingers again and a portal opens. Patricia, come on in. We need a letter written. One of the court mage court bleh. Start sentence again. One of the court wizard's assistants steps in, holding a ledger. It's like, of course. Who am I writing this to?
That's a good question. Probably not directly to Fenia, since I told her I'd send her to hell and then stay there to keep her there.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Well, who all do you know of your family is at their fort? Is at the Phineas Forge?
Well, I could just write it directly to my family, I guess. Well, Andy's there, grandfather and Wolf, not nickname Andy. Uh,
No, not you.
no, no, no.
Andy.
Got Oscar, my dad,
Sober now.
Sigrid. Wonder how the hell Marigold's doing. Just send it to my father, Oscar.
All right, we're sending it to Oscar.
Oscar Erickson.
Of course, one of the famous smiths currently stationed at Fenia's fort. I understand.
These last names like Kolvindr too?
Yeah, he married into the family. Just say that I've I just miss my family and I want to get back into the business with them. And I've made some friends along the way who would be very useful assets. Shucks, this usually takes me like a whole day. I'm very bad with these sorts of things.
Of course.
mean,
Give
will
me
that be
just
enough?
one
Like-
moment and I can expound upon your works.
Yeah. And like say I've got a whole bunch of ideas from my travels around Estelia. Maybe that'll help. Oh, actually, what if you throw in that I've learned some stuff about the alchemical practices that have been going on?
Of course, I will add it in right away.
Yeah. That's all I got in my mind right now. Be right back, real quick.
Of
Rune will, if there's time, Rune will like step out and blow that, not blow, use that carrier bell to finish that job he picked up.
Yeah, absolutely. He can do that. As you ring the carrier bell, a pigeon the size of a hawk comes and grabs the gear.
Hmm.
Oh, they rolled very good on their writing check, so we'll let Rune decide if that is good enough.
Andy can roll to assist if it isn't that high.
No, it's pretty high.
Okay. My mind is too mushy to write letters. Oh, this is GrannyKA talking now.
Yeah. Don't worry. As part of being off work now, I did 3 hours of filming before session. So
Damn.
yeah. Which good stuff to do. It'll be good content TM once it's edited. But, now I get to sift through 6 hours of footage.
To my editing episodes soon. I've just been kind of doing stream post. And I'm like, yeah, I should probably take some of these down and actually cut out the fluff.
Honestly, saving those saving the fluff editing for the ones that are very good is probably a better idea than editing all of them, unless you want the practice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you especially if you use what's it called, break screens that are very easy to notice, you can just basically just go in there and axe out those and call it a day. And that's probably going to do you good enough. Yes, we will wait for Rune to return. Does anyone else have any questions they would like to ask the court wizard while we are here?
Nah, not really.
You wanted to ask about the animals.
Huh?
You wanted to ask about the animals. Tom.
Well, she's not gonna give me the formula, so who cares?
You didn't ask that.
Yeah,
There
but
was something
Staszrich's
else
been
going on.
Staszrich's been used to getting shut down so much. It's like no one's given him the recipe to cure the necrosis. No one's given him the recipe to communicate with the spirits.
Oh, for crying out loud. Hey, court mage person, I want this taco to talk, and Staszrich wants to be the one to be able to make the taco talk. So, can we have something that can make the taco talk, please?
I don't think I have anything on hand that can make the dog talk per se, but I can definitely see about getting you a scroll of speak with animals.
Yeah.
Do you have a potion recipe, maybe?
Let me check. Roll me a D. Let's do a D12. Ah, yes, you're in luck. Here, let me see.
I'm apparently just Balto
Yes,
now.
this. Here is the formula that you are looking for. You will need to be careful when creating it. If you create it too many of them, they have a tendency to expire quickly, so you may need to make them as you need them.
Excellent.
But yes, you now have the recipe to make a formula of speak with animals.
Staszrich fishes out the platinum that he was hiding and just holds it out to her. Yeah, all right.
Very good. We will return this to the treasury where it belongs. Thank
But
you.
now we need some bribe money.
No. You're bribing you're already bribing in the best way you can. You're bribing family by talking about being family. And if I have any sort of memory of how that goes, that's how you end up in the thick of any situation, isn't it? Looks to Winston, looks to all of you. Didn't this all start because someone of family got injured? Very interesting that.
Now, you said that Bones was talking about old world stuff, and Bones was also talking about dragons. Did any of your books talk about dragons?
Yes, they talk about many dragons. What is your inquiry?
I don't know. But Bones calling me a
Dragon folk.
dragon folk.
Oh dear. All right. So, as you may know, you are a kobold.
That's what I've been told.
Yes. You are a rather peculiar. I can say this word. Peculiar.
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 Yeah.
Peculiar?
Yes.
We
Anyhow.
did it.
You did it! Yay!
Well, Rune, feel free to peruse the letter while we finish explaining this one thing.
I have.
But yes, as far as your heritage goes, you are a rather interesting case. You are not like those of the kobolds that inhabit Estelia, or even the farther shores beyond Estelia. You are a kobold that effectively has grown from old world genes. You are based off of the kobolds of the old world, who were very heavily related to the dragons of old. Kobolds of this day and age, there's no more dragons for them to take after. There's no more of that essence, effectively. Or where there is essence, there's only very little, which is why there's none that are exactly like you. So they take on the essence of the natural world around them. Like the ones that grow from the ground, or the ones that spawn from the rocks, or even the ones that spawn from the clouds.
I'm an Eevee.
You're a what?
What the hell's an Eevee?
You're an Eevee, Andy.
I mean, kobolds are D&D's EVs. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Any tabletop RPG exists in, they just kind of slap that shit on everything. But yes, so yes, you are a rather peculiar kobold. You are not going to be like any of the other kobolds you see, which means that you have a lot to learn from them, and they have a lot to learn from you. I would be careful, though. If anyone knows of your origin and knows of the old world, they may try to hunt you.
Don't worry.
As every little scale on your body, if to the right seller, could be worth a couple hundred gold.
Staszrich, don't get any ideas.
I'm not using you for bribe money, Andy. That's what the treasury was supposed to be for. But
Also, about your arm, be careful with that. You have a very, let's say, strange structure, and considering the world of magic going on around us right now, we don't know how dragons interact with magic, as they have not interacted before. So, that could be particularly dangerous.
is there a way to speed up the arm regrowth?
Again, this has not been particularly studied, so
Okay.
there's many things that could work, but nothing has been tested. No one's exactly pounding over medical knowledge in that way for a dead species. You're only the second kobold I've seen that has old world traits like this.
What about the first?
Oh, they are a kobold from a faraway land. They are in Antidan currently, I believe.
Well, we were heading there anyway.
If you remember, you were told to go there before by someone else.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we had to make a promise to agree. But yeah. Also, I can't make notes right now because Balto is chewing on my notebook.
Balto, heal.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Rune.
Yeah.
Do you have any additions or changes you'd like to make to the note?
That seems fine. Yeah. All good.
Alright, perfect. With that in mind, Rune, make a diplomacy check.
Why me?
This is in addition to the diplomacy check that was already made on your behalf.
Okay.
Alright, very good. I will get this sent off in just a moment here. The ledger writer hands off the note to the court wizard, who very neatly bundles it into an envelope and then almost stamps it with their own personal seal and then makes sure not to. And, snaps their fingers and sends it off. As a little bit of flair, made sure that it was sent with sent via magic. Give a little extra show for them.
Yeah.
Do you have any... Has your research turned up any ways to resist or negate dark magic?
Unfortunately, not. Those that are of light magic innately, as long as they are not pierced with dark magic, they have some natural resistance to external strikes from dark magic. So, say, a dark magic bolt. If they are pierced by it, well, you've seen the results.
Yeah, let's... Okay. Winston, get ready to use that shield.
Yes, such items like that, or your necklaces, for example, may be able to ward against dark magic. Although yours are much smaller than Winston's shield, so I doubt that that would be able to directly defend from strikes.
Maybe we could find a way to isolate the properties of the necklace and find a way to expand upon them.
I'm just a Magus. I'm not like an enchanter or anything.
Aren't you working to become an
Oh,
enchanter?
Oh, I'm sure you're
It
quite
kind of got
enchanting, dear.
distracted. I, thank you. Jeez. You know, it's hard to speak when I'm getting all blushy like this. I was gonna ask. Far west of San Vito, there's like a group of trees that act as portals. There's like 23 of them. Do you know anything about those?
Ah, of course. The forest maze. It's a rather interesting development from the Fey Court. They decided that they needed to make a forest that allowed them to get to everywhere they needed. So they did. That acts as effectively a hub for them to travel anywhere around the world that they need to.
Hmm.
Of course, since it's a portal made by the Fae for the Fae, where you end up is a always an interesting triviality. Notably, if the trees or their endpoints were removed, even then they would still function if you knew where to step through. As such, you may end up somewhere that is definitely not hospitable by anyone. For example, I believe one of those trees can take you thousands of feet underground.
Yes. Yes, it can.
Oh, you could find like the mold you're looking for there.
Mm,
And then
underground or underwater? Because I remember underwater. That was not a particularly enjoyable experience.
there is water
Depends on the
underground
tree.
sometimes,
And then one of them took us to...
like a shack.
Yeah. I
Yes,
forget.
if
Are
things
these
were built
North Dakota, that's
around
right.
it,
are
then
these
yes.
mapped out or like able to even be mapped out? Is there one that can take us maybe towards Antidan?
I'm sure one of them could be taken towards Antidan. Unfortunately, the king has not requested that I map them out, so I just know of them. Plus, it's kind of hard to get researchers to consent to being shoved through a tree and record the results.
What is consent?
Well, consent, Andy, is when you agree to do a task, and I was doing that for free. No one even asked me. I just did it for my research.
That's very noble of you.
It wasn't noble. We needed answers. I went and sought them.
Well, then that's very humble of you to think that's not very noble of you.
You're just gonna keep trying to compliment me, aren't you?
Damn right.
It's not gonna work!
That's very adamant of you.
Oh, look at that! As you two do your back and forth, a letter appears in her hands.
Ah!
Oh,
Well, it is addressed to you. She hands it off to Rune.
all right. I open it.
Dear Rune, this is your father. You are quite in luck. After a recent attack by the court wizard from Sunfall, they've decided that we need extra staffing to make sure that we can be ready to attack by the next season. So I am actually able to offer you and all of your friends positions within our smithy. The returns are going to be harsh, though. You need to make sure you're ready.
Well, that worked better than I could have ever hoped.
It looks like the court mage helped you out there.
She gives a light laugh and then winks at Rune. Well, you know, women have their ways.
Yep. Let me just make sure there's no hidden messages on this letter.
Roll me a
I'm not actually
let's do a
looking. I'm
perception
just holding
check.
the letter close to my face.
Here, I'll examine it for you.
No,
I think I might find something.
hold on. It is Rune's paw, so you would probably know his handwriting the best. Are any letters like out of place that there might have been a hidden message written in between those words?
That is something that only Rune can make a perception check
Alright.
on.
I'll make an actual check after Andy suggests that. I'll use a hero point.
Went from a 2 to a 3.
As you look it over, you are too distracted to fully determine for sure.
That happened with my fucking athletics check last session.
Sure did.
Three.
Can I assist because it was my idea?
No.
Damn.
No, it's
There's
his
no
Which is to
parents.
say your assist would not matter even if it could apply.
Okay. I was gonna say the only other thing I can think of is I have an extra hero point. You can use one of mine. Roll 13.
Rolled a 10.
We're going down. No.
No,
Anyhow.
up, R2. We need to be going up.
But yes, with that in mind, it sounds like you've got a trek to make.
Yeah, say we hypothetically... Well, you've seen the tape. We took Duchess Phenia's carriage. Do you have any way that... Do you have any, like, paint or something lying around that we can use to try to cover up her symbol?
Of course, you will have to return the bed, though.
But we like the bed. That's fair, though. That's understandable.
I will see about getting another one made. I know the carpenter who made it.
Oh.
But that will be for when you return.
Aren't you good at drawing like schematics and stuff when it comes to your formulas? Can't you just like draw the frame of the bed so we know how to make it next time?
Oh.
Or at least Rune might be able to.
No, that's a brilliant idea, Andy. Here, Rune.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
made
yeah.
some
Let's bash our heads together and try to draw schematics for the bed.
Make me a crafting check. Rune, Rune and Staszrich, you now have the schematics to make a wagon bed.
Those are some mighty fine blueprints you got there.
Probably
Oh
the same
yeah, I
amount.
like that little detail you've added there.
Oh yeah, thank you. That's for Balto.
Oh, just a tinier wagon bed on the side.
Yep, yep,
Side
it is.
Sidecar.
Yep, Staszrich designed a sidecar for Balto.
A side shelf.
Yep.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, let's erase Phenia's bullshit with the
You'll
paint.
have to show me the inner mechanisms once you get one built, Rune.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Look forward to it.
Yep.
Now, as far as you all getting equipped before you go, I will get those invisibility scrolls written up for you by the night, which means that at this moment you are currently a guest of mine. You may enjoy some fine meals inside my lounge, and then, of course, I will give you. All right, I will do this favor for you. He pulls out the platinum piece, and then she sort of transmogrifies it and hands each of you 250 gold pieces.
Huh.
Here's your spending limit.
You said each?
Yes, 250 gold pieces each.
Oh god. Okay, there's your
That is the bribe money, yes.
Well,
Don't spend it all in one place.
Might.
I
Are we
wouldn't
counting
mind.
Phenia's fortress as one place?
Depends on who you're asking. It's just a turn of phrase.
Do you know Offhand, do you know how much she pays her people?
You'll have to find out when you get there, won't you? And that also depends on how much smithing work you all can actually get done.
I better brush up on my crafting tech. I better brush up on my techniques then.
Yes, all three of you, pointing to everyone but Rune, you should make sure that you at least have some plans in mind when you're asked how well you can forge a sword. Because I'm sure they'll keep you on a short leash if not, and I wouldn't want to cause any trouble for my dear Rune here.
Yeah.
We're just good at trial and error. And he looks at the arm.
You are no, Andy, no,
Guinea pig.
no, you're not being a. Andy, these might be dark magic weapons we're forging. You saw what happened to Bjorn? That will happen to you.
And what can I do when it comes to weaponry?
Staszrich just had an idea. Hold up. I wonder how powerful those gauntlets were. And those soldiers that Fenia had outside. If they were-
I did forget to mention this, although I think I may have, but it sounds like I may not have. But when you had ventured outside the villa after escape deciding to leave the room, you did notice that all the guards had actually dissipated.
No!
You did.
Ah.
Oh, damn it, no. I need to find a way to have my own cool gauntlet.
Well, you'll be in a forge soon where there's plenty being made.
I need to get
That's right.
So let's see. Next feat, I need to get magical crafting.
But yes, you have
Mhm.
access to all of my assistants while you are here. If you would like to ask them any questions or see about what shops are available, anything of the sort, I'm sure they would be happy to assist you. And then as far as myself, I do have a show I need to go perform, but afterwards I will be helping Winston get things finalized while you all are away. And then you, pointing at Rune, I do have a free slot at 8 p.m. tonight if you would like to catch up over some dinner.
I never turned down a dinner invitation. That sounds lovely.
I'll see you then.
Roll me an oblivious check.
No, he's not oblivious. He's being suave. Anyway, time to go brew a potion. Now let me speak to Balto.
Yes, you were able to brew that potion without issue. You have access to all the resources you need here.
And Staszrich will just down it. Balto. Huh? I can understand you. I mean, of course I can. I can understand you. This will make training you a lot easier. We have a lot of tactics to go over if we're going to work like a team.
Final Fantasy Tactics?
God damn it. Final Fantasy Tactics. I like it. No, yes, Fantasy Tactics. Anyway. So I'm going to teach you some commands, and I'm going to teach you specifically what to do with them, okay? I have, in my notes here, a whole list of things I need to teach you. That sounds kind of hard. Yes, it will be, Balto, but working as a team, I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, okay. Sure. Yes. I'm ready. Good. No. Let's first go visit the memorial site to those kids.
All right. Are you taking everyone with you, or are you just going by yourself with Balto?
I'll go by myself.
All right. As you reach the area that it would be at, roll your perception check.
Come on. You know what? No, I have 2 hero points. I'm... That's... okay.
I've been considering if I should add the low roll reroll bonus, but honestly, this is just amusing. Low roll reroll bonus, for y'all curious, there's a bonus roll that you can add that says whenever you make a reroll, you get an automatic plus 10 if the result is below 10.
No.
Nah, let's not do that.
Hmm?
This is much funnier.
Just to make hero points more impactful, which can matter if you are using hero points less often. But yes, point being, for your check, as you take a look around and try to investigate the area, it's a lot more grown over now than it was before. More trees, more the like, but you can see at the base of one massive oak 3 tombstones. All exactly where you remember them being.
Well. This was it. I don't know how to do these things. How to enjoy reverence. Is that what I should be feeling? I don't... Why did I even come here? You made a promise. You have to keep the promise. That's what you said. Yeah, Balto, but I'm not... I don't know.
Do you check around the tombstones?
Yeah.
As you look closer at the tombstones, you see a note across all 3 of them. The very bottom of them, very lightly scrawled, as if they were just dust removed from the tombstones themselves instead of actually written into them. Thank you, heroes.
Well.
And then you see below the 3rd one a little, very old wooden box.
Open the box.
Inside of it, you see what Synashi would know as a flip phone. But Staszrich does not recognize entirely what it is, but it is a small plastic device, very light but shiny material despite its age, that when flipped open has 2 screens, but neither are turning on currently.
Does
But
it
you
have the
see
signia-
noted. No, please, what are you going to say?
I said, does it have the signia of NOKIA?
Yes. No, legally, no, it doesn't. Technically, yes. But as you look it over, you see a little text stuck to it on the bottom, and it just says "Font of Knowledge."
Font of knowledge. Well, now I have to find a way to access this. You got me.
Use the force.
We'll make a way, Balto. We'll perform some experiments. Maybe ask the court mage once she's done having her way with Rune. Might have to attend to any injuries he might suffer. Rashes, possibly.
Strax, I think he's calling Rune a bottom.
Yeah, probably.
God damn
Is there a hot tub?
What?
Are
Is
you
there a
asking
hot
that
tub in the library?
in Sunfall or in the library?
Yeah, in the library.
Are you asking the court mage?
Out of character.
Out of character, there's not a visible one.
Okay.
Sure, if you ask nice enough, there won't be one.
Oh,
I'm just
maybe we
saying
should
if there
put-
is one, I'm prepared. I have the cantrip.
Oh, wait.
As far as you have seen, there are many off-spurt rooms. The bathroom that Andy was sent to was one that was purely just like a washroom, effectively, not like a full bathroom. So you wouldn't get any insight from that. But if Rune is questioning this and it isn't Strax questioning this, if Rune is questioning this, almost definitely there is one somewhere that she can access very easily.
Rune is questioning it. Strax is stepping away from it.
As
That
for
is what we call fade to black.
yes. Staszrich is, on the other hand...
If you are telling me that is how Rune is spending his downtime, then that is faded to black, and we will talk about the consequences
From 8
later.
p.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh, honey,
But then midnight. Oh, God. What?
I'm teasing you. Yes.
8 p.m. until 2 a.m. But anyways, sometime in the middle of the night, I think Rune would also go to the graves and see that Staszrich has already handled it and just kind of just be happy.
Yeah.
When you visit it, you feel lightness in your heart. The dagger will let you know that dagger does not sense their spirits here anymore.
What's up, Rune?
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah.
Well, do I see the anvil nearby?
Yes.
Well, shit. It worked.
That it did. I'm trying
And
to...
I see you laid them to rest.
Yeah. They have been. I've been using this site, though, since it does make a particularly good camp. Been teaching Balto some tricks, but he's resting now. So, it was a tough training day.
Yeah.
Staszrich
Yeah,
was
you've been going
also...
at it.
You also see some slightly trampled grass. I also may have been trying to call forth spirits, but... Shush.
Hmm. I don't know much about that.
I don't either.
You wanna help me lift this anvil and bring it back?
Yeah.
Me neither. Let's
Yeah,
just
no,
rest here.
no. I'll help you, Rune.
I
Are you,
was
you,
kinda
you
joking.
sure
I'm
you're able to
a bit
lift
sore.
anything? Huh?
Yeah, my back's like
Yeah,
I'm
here,
built for
just
endurance, but dear God,
here.
that
We'll
woman.
yeah, here. We'll go back. We'll go back to them in the morning. Here, just
Yeah.
lay down, rest up. I'll. Ah,
Oh, yeah, that
Ah!
doesn't look bad at all.
jeez, what did she do to your back?
I don't know. There's like double and triple knots in there.
Here, hold on. Here, hold on to that vine. Hold on to that
Yep,
tree
I'm
root
holding
right
it.
there.
I'm holding it.
All right, you're gonna feel some slight pressure on your spine.
Yeah. Oh, I feel it.
Ah!
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Damn. Okay.
The hell is going on out here?
Who are you? Who are you
That's-
trying to say is here?
That's Balto.
Yes.
Don't worry, Balto. I'm just fixing Rune's back. Get some sleep. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound like fixing, but okay.
Balto seems to respond better to you now. You've been doing some good training.
That court mage's potion has been working wonders. I know she said to brew 'em as
Oh.
needed, but I've been just brewing small doses. I've been hoping to try to find a way to get it more permanent, though.
Yeah,
But you
Rune
found that-
can tell you all about the court wizard's potions.
Oh, was there a
Yeah.
small blue one?
No.
If your potion effect lasts for more than 4 hours, please seek a dispel magic.
All I can say is her potions are too strong for you.
Well, we are about to go into battle soon.
I can't.
Boo.
I can shitpost just as well as you can. Well, no, I can't. But when you're referencing something, I will definitely go toe-to-toe with you.
I'm just happy.
But yes, Aya and Andy, what would you like to do during this downtime?
Just relax.
Fair enough. Andy, is there any questions you'd like to ask of the court magician?
I think I asked my questions when it came to the dragon fold, so can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Fair enough. Anyone else have anything else they'd like to do during this downtime?
You know,
You
Rune.
have plenty of
Staszrich,
people
do
you
you
could
bring
talk
up the
with.
flip phone at all?
No, Staszrich is hiding that, actually.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Rune, I have a question to ask you.
Yeah?
God, what is she...
What?
hold on. Why is your... I think she dislocated your leg. Hold on, let me just shove that right back in there.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Ow.
Yeah, I'm surprised you actually managed to make it here. How... You must have been channeling magic or something. Anyway, how do you
Adrenaline. One
how
hell
do
of a
you-
drug.
use magic?
How do I use magic?
Yeah.
Well, I went to Sodom to learn how to do that, and just kind of like you focus on the smallest bits of it until it kind of opens up to you and you learn how to channel it.
Okay.
You need someone to like guide you to sort of just it's like sensing dust in the air, sort of. When the light shines on it right, you'll sort of catch a glimpse of it, and then from there on out, you become more attuned.
Okay.
Like maybe I don't know. You feel heat in your fingertips, like when I do this, right?
Yeah.
It starts with just the smallest bit of heat at my fingertips, and then there's some wibbly wobbly stuff that I do in my head. That's
Not quite with
chronomancy.
the magic that's being cast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure I'm getting it.
Yeah, Xavier or Sodom would be better at this.
But hold up, you're... Damn, it must have been good. Hold on, I'm gonna try to uncurl your toes.
What?
just-
They're curled?
Yes, they're curled! Permanently. Almost permanently so. What? I think... That was just one of them. You're gonna have to do that 9 more times.
All 10 of them were curled?
All 10.
Shit.
I'm not
Ah,
sure
yeah.
how this mage is going to react when she wakes up and Rune is not in the bed with her.
She probably knows he's not. Ugh.
I'll go back into bed.
Oh.
You're too polite.
I mean, you don't hear this. This is just out of character. I'm just saying.
I've thought it through already, though. Rune would go back into the bed.
All right, Rune.
But yeah, if you want to like learn, I can try and teach you over time.
Maybe.
But yes, to give an accurate description of how magic works in this world, I've described it a few times, but to give a basic idea, think about it like weaving cloth.
Yeah.
Except everything in the air is the yarn that you're trying to weave into cloth. So you have to be able to see the yarn as Rune so aptly described, and then figure out how to weave it without touching it. So, for example, thinking about it that way, the court magician being able to consistently weave all of those books exactly the way that she wants to and command them the way she wants to is insane talent.
I'm convinced she's got like a mushroom in there, a weaving mushroom.
I mean, to be fair to the laughing that you are doing currently, Sin, he is making a direct reference.
Yeah, the blue light.
If you remember.
Oh, that's right. The blue light. I forgot. That wasn't part
You
of the
did
notes
not
that
see-
Balto ate.
Yeah, you did not see the mushroom in your time with the court wizard, if you were curious. Albeit you were distracted.
Probably for the best. I want to know
Albeit
what
you
you do
were
with the mushroom.
distracted.
Yep.
Well, the only other plan I would have is actually I'm going to go back to the villa.
Okay.
And I'm going to show that flip phone to Bones. Bones,
Yeah, what you want to know about it?
what is this?
Well, you see, I don't know a lot about this, and I also got a chewing out from the court magician earlier, so you'd probably need to get her permission first. But I think that's what they call one of those smart devices.
How does one utilize it?
Well, you need to charge it.
Okay, how do I charge it?
You need the charging cable that comes with it.
Let's
It's
say
like
I don't.
like a tuning fork.
Let's say nature swallowed that up. How else would I charge it? Could I charge it with magic?
You'd have to be a very good spellcaster to be able to channel the right amount, but maybe?
Could I Could I engineer a way for a caster? Could I engineer a device to dilute a caster's magic enough to charge it?
You'd have to find someone that's figured out how to dilute magic in that way. Light magic's very hard to understand for most.
I'm not seeing the court wizard, Bones. I have a feeling she'd just take this away, and then once again lock it up just like everybody else does.
Well,
Everybody
then you'd
keep
have
it-
to find someone who's already practiced in diluting magic. I hear that Duchess Fania was finding a way to skip cameras. Maybe you could ask her.
Duchess Fenia?
Yeah,
You mean the one that was trying to torture and kidnap the king?
yeah, that one.
You mean the one that's trying to conquer the world with dark magic?
Correct.
I realize he's
I'm
just
trying to
a
give
bag
you-
of bones, but he has to have some brain in there.
He does, and he's trying to get across how stupid or difficult this will be.
I need to find something else. Maybe a device to amplify to the right amount.
If you could figure out where the charging
Level 3
is, you
fucking grass.
could attach a wire to that and have them zap the wire and just go in.
So
This
you'd
is-
probably have to find someone who's studied magic enough, but also hates magic enough to want to dilute it. So you'd probably have to find someone who's found some way to manufacture that kind of stuff. You'd probably have to go to one of like find some sort of engineer that knows that kind of stuff. But again, I haven't encountered any kind of engineer there, so you might have to keep your eyes open for that kind of thing.
Yeah. Just trying to access this. You call it a smart device. It's labeled as a font of knowledge.
Yeah, sometimes folks will keep multiple smart devices if they know they've got them for certain purposes. I mean, in that case, that one's probably got a lot of knowledge on it.
Hmm. Gotta find a way to charge this thing. Let's see. So you
Sure,
said
you can figure it out, especially if you're coming talking to Bones at 3 a.m.
I don't need sleep, Bones. I need answers.
Oh, I know. I know you need answers. All
Man.
I'm saying, make sure you find them wide awake. Because if you find those answers while you're sleeping, you're not going to capture them.
What do you mean?
Who knows if you're even awake right now?
Maybe I could pinch you, Bones, and find out.
Well, if you could pinch me and I felt it, then you know you're not awake.
Kind of just want to like put some string through Bones' eye holes and hang him on a belt, keep him with us.
Are we doing a Kratos thing?
Bones, do you want to come
Yeah.
with us?
I do have a job here.
Yeah, but your employer is gone.
You know how much my mortgage is to keep this pile?
No, I would be very interested
No,
to know the
yeah,
answer.
no, I don't, Bones. How much is your... Wait, do you own this building?
I own this pile.
Do you want us to... What pile?
I actually own this cellar.
You own the cellar?
Yeah.
What if we could rebuild the cellar?
I respect your tenacity, I guess. But no.
Oh,
Let
come
the-
on, Bones. You have so much knowledge, though, that you could teach us.
let the Bones have this.
Yeah, and I'm already in trouble for that.
We already have a barley.
Yeah,
We don't need
why is that forbidden, by the way?
Well, people go insane, that kind of stuff. Like, it's kind of thing where once you know that there's a whole world before your world, most people are driven mad by that kind of knowledge. Especially, with how many weapons of mass destruction were developed by the old world. I've heard of this thing called a tank once. Someone found it in a ruin once, and they went full insane just from seeing it.
A tank?
Yeah.
What was it like?
Imagine this.
Okay.
All right, so you know how a spellcaster has like a fireball, right?
Yeah.
Imagine instead of needing a spellcaster to decimate hundreds of people, you could have one mega wagon, basically, that had this cannon on the end of it
Okay.
that
cannon.
that fired at the speed unlike any cannon you'd ever seen and could wipe out thousands.
Staszrich is
You were
scribbling
nigh
furiously in his
indestructible while
notebook.
inside of it. I see that craze in your eyes. Watch out how much old world knowledge you get, otherwise you might end up like them.
Bones? What? From the sounds of things, magic users are crazy. If there's anything we could do to keep them in check, we need every advantage we can to shut them down. Especially Duchess
Well-
Fenia.
Well, you've definitely got a heart of something, that's for sure.
My heart is for the greater good.
We'll see how that turns out.
Yes, I know, hell, good intentions, whatever. So, it was basically a mega wagon. Fired a cannon. What is a cannon?
We know what cannons are.
Does this world have cannons?
Yes.
Oh, Okay, so fight a cannon.
Normally, instead of being fired without assistance, they're generally like used for amplifying spellcasting. But yes, you have seen normal cannons as well.
Okay. So put a cannon on a wagon, and then protect. Said cannon would need to be protected. Ammunition. Okay. Wait, no.
Gunpowder is restricted to certain regions, similar to how you've seen in your own world that you've created.
Yeah.
But it is not like a trade secret or anything. It's known. It's just the materials are not everywhere.
You know what? No, you helped me realize something, Bones, and I have these schematics, but I can't use them. I'll instead try to focus on getting this device powered. Maybe runes could do something? I don't know how magic works.
Spellcaster like that, you'd probably obliterate the thing before you charged it. Too reckless.
Well, what would you propose?
Well, you already didn't like what I proposed. I gave you two options.
Well, you said obliterate the thing rather than charge it, so how would you propose...
No. I said you either need to find a powerful enough spellcaster that could control their magic in that way, and the two people I could think of, you didn't want to talk to either of them. And then, otherwise, you need to find someone that hates magic enough to want to dilute it in that way, and then tell them you want to use it to channel magic. And I'm telling you that that's also probably crazy. But those are your options.
Well...
Or you need to find, like, a baby that can cast magic and isn't, like, a super baby.
So you're saying that I need to dilute... So the particular talent isn't necessarily the requirement, it's how much the magic needs to be diluted.
Yeah, you need to find some way to reduce the efficacy of it.
Okay.
So think of it like this. Those spells are supposed to take down whole ass fucking people. That's how they're trained to use them. If you target at that small thing, imagine like targeting a biscuit with some lightning magic. Is that biscuit going to be there afterwards?
Let's see, I need to divine... So I need to make a device to dilute it, and then anyone, theoretically, could be able to charge said device.
Oh, he's going crazy. Very good.
The wind is calling around.
I'm not going insane, though, Bones.
Oh no, Bones is the
Well, you
one
just
saying
spent
it.
an hour talking to a pile of bones. I don't know if you can claim that anymore.
Wait. Is a pile of bones, this pile of bones, this specifically what you own?
This is part of what I own, yeah.
Okay, well, okay, so you said this until your cellar. But anyway,
Yeah.
come on, Bones, just come with us. You're so... We could use your advice on things. You seem to be particularly
But
knowledgeable.
The cheese, man, the cheese will be ruined if you
I'm
let
gonna be
both
in the
leave.
cellar for quite a while. You can come visit me in this cellar again.
I was
That's
muted,
fair.
but I am saying the cheese, man. The cheese, the wine will be ruined if you take Bones away.
Okay, fine.
You're not
Thank
Let
you,
me-
Bones.
Let a pile of bones tend for their cheese in peace.
Fine, Bones.
Been older than you for older than you've been alive, whippersnapper.
Also,
Yes, I am a
wish you could
whippersnapper.
share the block of cheese with Andy, would you? The dragon cheese.
I have a feeling that Andy wants me to ask you for some cheese.
Rune has a pound of cheese over there. Will you share?
I've given you plenty
I
of
cannot.
stuff tonight.
That's fair.
Not exactly possible to come around anymore, dragon cheese, so value it very heavily.
Well, do you have anything that is easy to come around?
Not in this cellar right now, no.
All right,
Everything in here is an extreme rarity. Which means
Oh.
that bottle, you owe me 2 platinum for that.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Alright, well I'll be waiting for it.
Detect bullshit.
Yeah,
that's
you'll
definitely
probably
good.
be
That's
getting it
definitely
from my
good.
corpse as soon as we go to Fenia's place.
Yeah, I already have that on your IOU. I'm also gonna add all that information I gave you on there. Bring me back
Reckon
something
up in that.
interesting from
Wait,
Phineas.
IOU?
From Phoenix. Yeah, I've got
I'll
your
be
IOU right here.
I'll
You
be
can
dead.
bring me back something from Phineas fort now.
But do you have
Find some interesting cheese or wine.
interesting cheese or wine? I'll see what I can dig up. Is there any? Do you have any knowledge of anything you're looking for?
I want something I haven't seen before. See what they've got over there on the west side of Astelia. It's been a while, you know. Haven't gone to visit there in a solid 50 years.
Well, this is sounds like stealing from Fenia might be a lot riskier than stealing from you. Do you have any rumored things? Something that you said surprise you that you've never seen before, but what about heard?
Well, you know, I don't think I want any of that dark magic cheese they've been making, but I have heard about it.
Okay, anything that you would like that you've heard about that but not have yet tasted?
Again, I'm telling you to surprise me. Find me something I
Okay.
haven't seen before.
You know what? If she's got some, you know what? No, never mind. Never mind. I know what to look for. I know what to look for.
How's he supposed to know
Uh,
what to look for if he's
What's my
never seen
IOU?
it?
Here, let me see that.
Yeah, all right, here you go. Here's a copy of it.
Okay, I'll put
Very
that.
smart giving him a copy.
It is very smart giving me a copy. Now I know Now I know how much I need to pay him.
Oh no, I was expecting you just to rip it right in front of him.
I'm pretty sure he's got copies of the copy. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep. That's it. All right, I'm done.
Sounds good. Get out of here. All right, does anyone have anything else they'd like to do in Sonnenfall? Anything you'd like to say to Winston before you have to depart from Winston in the morning?
Gotta depart from him? Oh yeah, technically we would not.
Winston cannot go into Duchess Fenia's fort for what I hope is obvious reasons.
But they'll never expect it.
Ah, but
Barley,
true
however,
gold.
is coming along because unfortunately for Barley, he actually knows what he's doing when it comes to smithing and can help cover for the other folks.
It was my plan all along.
Honestly, the plan could be we bring Winston and then one of us becomes king. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we could just hand her over and join with her.
Winston is staying behind to start the process of ascending to the throne with the assistance of the court magician.
I mean, as far as
Um,
the poor magician knows, the father is still alive-ish.
Yes,
So I mean,
that is why they are starting the process, not finalizing the process.
yes.
This is the getting people to trust him in case something happens to the king, and then furthermore, you know, amassing that army that y'all were talking about.
Okay, class, this is your substitute teacher, Winston. He's gonna be here with us for a little bit until he gets.
I mean, have you encountered that in the system before? You need to really talk people over for them to get to accept like a substitute king, basically, especially one that isn't already in power.
yeah. Okay, Rune will go up to Winston though. Hey,
Yeah.
you have I given you the ruse speech before?
No, you have not.
Remember when you were a young one and you asked me to teach you how to make some cookware at the smithy? You were so grateful that you wanted to teach me something in return.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really struggling with making ruse because I thought I'd fucked all of them up and they just come out all weird and clumpy. And you told me when you first pour the milk in, I think you said, it'll look all clumpy, grainy, and wrong. And you might think it's ruined. But don't you worry. Brew always looks a little weird while you're making it. Just keep stirring in more milk, and eventually it all comes together. I just couldn't help but think how damn good of a metaphor that is for life in a way, and the situation we have right now. Things look all clumpy, messy, grainy, and wrong, but we're just gonna keep stirring, okay? And it's all gonna come together.
All right,
So
Rune.
don't you worry about us. You just sit on tight.
All right. I'm gonna get what I can done here. So once y'all are back, we can, try to get this thing done with. You need to be
Yeah.
safe out there, okay?
Yeah, I will. And maybe keep your distance from that lady. She's vicious. Don't let her
She
charm.
waves at you when you look over.
I smile and wave. Anyways, I
She
gotta go.
spoke
You sit tight.
Rune.
spoke extremely fondly of you, Rune. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I
Staszrich
feel
puts his
that
hand
fondness still.
on Rune's shoulder. Remember your
Ow,
spine.
ow.
Remember what happened to your spine.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now. Get your hand off.
Oh, sorry, I was using my gauntleted hand. Here's my unarmed hand.
That's slightly
And
better.
unfortunately for Rune, before you all go away, Winston is going to give Rune a bear hug.
Oh,
Aw.
ow.
That's ow and aw at the same time.
I'll hug him back.
Oh, so thank you.
You stay strong.
You too. Want to see y'all? I want to see all you back here alive. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess let's go.
All right. You said your goodbyes. The court magician walks back up to all of you.
Yeah.
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 All right. I'm going to open a portal for all of you, and it will be able to take all of you, including your riding steed with a newly painted cart. We will say that Rune got to choose the colors as the court magician confirmed it with him beforehand. So Rune, you get to decide what colors the cart is now.
Of course. Just a soot gray and black.
It is soot gray and black.
Did you put a wolf emblem anywhere on that card?
A wolf emblem?
Yeah, something for Balto.
No.
It's a little decal of a wolf, just some.
No, it should be decorated with Rune's, family crest. If anything.
Yeah. Or Fannius. I don't know. Rock, paper, scissors.
Against who? Yourself?
I don't know.
I
Just
was-
an all-out brawl.
no,
If rock wins, it's my crest. If paper wins, it's Fenia's. And if scissors wins, it's Balto.
No, make it.
Where the hell did Rune go on
because
this
we are
map?
trying to sell ourselves as being the Kolvindr backup.
All right, then it's the Phoenix, the Black Phoenix with the top-down view.
It will be the Black Phoenix with the top-down view.
Yep.
It is emblazoned on the side impressively, as well as on each bit of metal. There is a little Kolvindr symbol as well. Made sure each individual piece has the Kolvindr symbol showing on it somewhere, so that they know that, as far as they'll know, it was designed by the Kolvindr family. You may want to make sure that you say you built it yourself. Although I'm sure no one would have a hard time believing that.
You did do a fantastic job, though. Wow.
Of
Thank you.
course.
Thank you for all you've done for us.
Of course, anytime.
And
Now, as far as you all getting there, I'm going to drop you off outside of view from the town, outside of view from Fenia's town, so that they do not spot you, and then you'll just have to travel a day to get there.
is everyone ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Andy?
Andy just hugs Winston. No words are exchanged. Just a strong hug, or as strong as a hug plus Mage hand can be.
Winston
Staszrich,
returns it in kind.
Staszrich offers a fist bump.
Winston will give you a fist bump and almost accidentally hits the gauntleted hand, but make sure to not hit the gauntleted hand.
I was about to say, hold up, my gauntleted hand is down. Winston, no.
All right, I'm off to the Archon's crater to try and commune with the Archon,
The Dark Archon?
the Light Archon.
Oh, okay.
No, you will be out of range of the Dark Archon's crater, thankfully. But make sure you follow the right path, otherwise you will end up there, and I am not sure how that would go for all of you.
Bad. Pretty sure it's bad.
Bad, correct. Especially even if that weapon is purified, I don't know how it would withstand that. Dagger
What
speaks up.
character did we learn the court wizard's name?
No, you have not asked the court wizard's name.
Nope.
If you would like to have had, Rune ask that name over dinner, absolutely, you would know her name. Her name is actually. Let me get that written down for you.
Oh, I think it'd be even better if that Rune never learned the name is just purely Court Mage. But I thought your name was Court
That
Mage.
is what
Sorry.
Rune moaned. He moaned court mage. Oh God.
Short for Courtney, right? Yeah, totally.
There we go.
Wow, it is a long name. Oh, never
Well,
mind.
yeah, I gave the first, middle, and last. It is Sylvia Paladin Gregorian. Or, sorry, Gregian.
Yeah. Okay.
But only Rune knows that, because no one else asked her name.
Yeah, I'm polite.
Dagger comments to you, yeah, you know how polite you are. You know how polite she is, too.
Oh dear God. Dagger was there.
Dagger, mind your business.
Is Dagger
I
still
can
a
only
staff?
mind so much.
Just wanna
Dagger
make
is
sure.
currently still a staff.
Okay. Rune, is Dagger still a staff?
He's a dildo.
Dagger is a tax auditor trophy now.
What?
If any of you have ever seen Everything Everywhere All at Once, you'll get that.
No, I've been meaning to watch it.
I am familiar, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, with that, we are at the end of session.